everybody. So, this is Shayla from Making Lemonade from Lemons, and I am trying to set up all of my seeds that I plan on planting for the fall, and I don't have a huge space, but I have lots of seeds out here that I want to plant. So I probably have more seeds out here that I want to plant than I'm actually going to plant, but these are what I want to do. So I'll start with turnips. I'm just going to plant a few of each type of turnip. I really like the variety of turnips. To be honest, I haven't really ever eaten much in the way of turnips themselves, but we eat the greens, and I want to try roasting the turnips. So I'm doing several different types of, these are mostly Asian with the exception of this purple, the purple top white globe. But this is a Nagasaki Akari Kabu, I suppose that's how you say it. This one is a Hitabini Red. And then this one is a Hinono Kabu. And now, whenever in the spring, I did grow some of those, and we pulled them really young because I just wanted to see how they grew, because I knew it was actually too late for them to actually do very well. So we pulled them really early, and the flavor that they had at very young was good. So I'm hoping that that we'll enjoy them. We don't eat, well, we haven't ever eaten beets here. I had an issue with beets whenever I was little. My parents tried to get me to eat pickled beets, and I couldn't keep them down. But I'm an adult now, and so I would like to try these different varieties to see if I like them, and I've heard that they're good roasted. So I'm going to try to grow these, just a couple of each kind, and roast them and see if we like them. And so, like I said, I've got several different types, and just want to see if we as a family like them. I know, like I said, I had the issue. My husband and my kids have never had them, so we're going to grow them and see how we like them. I've got a purple broccoli that I'm going to try to grow. I also have, I can't find it right now, but I have a regular green broccoli, the calabrese, I think is how you say it. And then I'm going to grow various types of cabbage. I'm going to just grow a couple of each kind. The Savoy, the Danish ballhead, the red acre. Is that what it said? Yeah, red acre cabbage. I'm going to try growing a Napa cabbage. The Chinese Hilton cabbage. The early Jersey Wakefield, I've heard it's good. And then this one is the Brunswick cabbage, which, I tried to grow these in the spring, had a really rough time with the worms, green worms, and so we never actually got ahead from any of them because they were just eaten up too much. So I'm hoping that in the fall it'll be easier. Let me grab my kids to take Bella out real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I'm also going to be growing several different types of greens. This is purple auroch, I guess is how you say it. Auroch, I'm not sure. The ruby red Swiss chard, tatsoi mustard, Mizuna mustard. There's a purple Mizuna and a regular Mizuna, and then collards. Because being here in North Carolina from the South, I grew up eating greens. My husband loves greens, even though he grew up in Colorado. So we're gonna, my boys love greens, so that's what we're gonna do. I have one of the microtom tomatoes started, and it's growing downstairs in my basement, and so I am going to pot up a few more, and I'm going to grow those downstairs over the winter because they're really small, but that way we can have some fresh tomatoes. I'm also going to grow some cilantro because we like cilantro in our salsa and stuff like that, so I'm going to do that, and chives, and try to grow them inside because I had a really horrible time with growing the cilantro outside. It just didn't grow at all for me outside. And the chives, they grew, but they were getting overshadowed by the basil and stuff like that I had them in the same pot with. I'm going to grow several different types of lettuce, the prize head leaf lettuce, the Grand Rapids, ruby red, freckles romaine, tango leaf, a salad bowl mix, the oak leaf lettuce, I like that one, cimarron, and then I'm gonna grow some spinach, and then we're gonna grow some more kale, which we had the same issue with our kale as we did with the cabbage. Just lots and lots of worms, so we didn't get to eat much of our kale. So I have some dinosaur kale that I just got started. I'm gonna start some red Russian kale. I cut back all of the blue Scotch curled and the scarlet kale that I had growing, and they're starting to leaf back out. So, I'm not sure if I'm just going to leave them as they are, or if I'm going to plant some more. I might plant some more and grow it alongside. And we'll probably use those along with the mustard greens and the turnip greens and the collards, to have some mixed greens along with eating like kale and eggs and that kind of stuff. Then the peas, I'm going to try to grow several different kind of peas. I grew some of the Lincoln peas and they didn't really do fantastic for me, but I'm going to try them again because I think that I got them started too late in the spring. Tom Thumb peas, I'm going to try to grow some of those inside with the grow lights along with my microtom tomatoes, so we'll see how that goes. The Alaska peas are supposed to be good. I also heard that Wando peas are good for growing in North Carolina. I'm gonna grow the King Tut purple peas again. I thought that they were beautiful, and we didn't get a ton of peas off of the plants, but I'm going to try them again. I think, like I said, I think that I planted my peas too late in the season. And then I'm going to try the Little Marvel also, which this one says that there was a poor germination rate. So we'll see if I get anything to germinate from them. But I might, if they germinate, then I'll probably grow them inside also. We don't really eat the snap peas. That's why I'm going to try to grow these, because we really like the ones that you use in and mix them in with in vegetable soups and stews and that kind of thing. So my radishes, I have some other radishes also that are not in here, and as you see, my kids were playing Disney Infinity. So I'm sitting in the living room with their toys still on the ground, on the floor. But anyways, the French breakfast, the cherry bell, I'm gonna try to grow some of the watermelon radishes. I didn't get any of those to actually bulb up over the spring, so I'm going to try to grow these again. The purple plum, the German giant, and these are sacks of 2, and we got some of those, and those were some of the first ones we grew, and they were really good. They had really good flavor, and my dog is trying to help me with the video, stepping all over my seeds and stuff. Carrots, I'm just gonna throw out a mix of carrots. I'm probably gonna just kind of broadcast these, because that was the way that worked best for me to get them to actually germinate in the spring, and I'm hoping that they germinate better, being, you know, that it's warmer right now. So I'm going to do the purple carrot, the Impersonator 58, Danvers half long, Chantenay red core, the purple dragon, the coral, oxheart, the Pusa rudera, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Kyoto red, the Amarillo, Black Nebula, and Nantes Scarlet. So those are the ones that I'm going to plant for the fall, and we game on the floor. I would get my kids up and make them put it away, but it's 10 o'clock, so I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to grow some chamomile inside also. I had started some chamomile in the spring, and it got started, and then whenever I took everything outside, it just didn't grow well. I think that maybe it was shaded out by everything else, so it just died off. And so I'm going to grow some chamomile inside. I have grown some, and it flowered, but I didn't get enough. So, but I only had, you know, I only had a few plants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my, probably one of my bigger indoor pots, and like a 2-gallon pot or something, and do that, and hopefully get some chamomile, because I would love to dehydrate some of the chamomile flowers and use them for tea and stuff. I really like chamomile tea. So those are my plans for the fall at this point. Whether or not I have enough grow bags, enough space to actually do that, I'm not exactly sure, but that's the plan at this point. If you guys have any suggestions, if you have any information on some, like the beets or whatever, that you think that I might be useful to me or to other people, if you could leave those in the comments below. And anyway, so if you like the video, if you click like and subscribe, and click the notification bell, and I really appreciate you guys spending time with me, and we'll see you soon.